Hello everyone, this is Danah from Myanmar. Today is my graduation day, and I cannot even believe that it's been 4 years that I have come to Korea. Time flies really fast, doesn't it? So during these 4 years, I have learned a lot, especially about myself, what I want to do and what I want to become. So before I actually dive into the presentation, I would like to ask you a question. What do you want to do right after your graduation? If you are a university student, many of you might share the same goal as mine, seeking a job, securing a job in Korea. Fortunately, I have secured a job at a company called Gucci, where I will start working at the end of this month. I'm not saying this to show off, but I'm just saying it to share you the steps that I have taken to reach this stage, and also the things that I have done well and the things that I have regrets on. So in November 2020, I first came to Korea right in the middle of the pandemic. As international students, you might also know that we have a lot of challenges. For example, like cultural difference, language barrier, and also adapting to new environment. Over that, the pandemic added more challenges for me. At the time, during the first year when I first came, we had online classes. To add more context, I was a chemistry student who studied chemistry for 5 years in my home country. That means I have no basic knowledge about beauty. So when I first came to Korea, I had online classes, and then that made a bit difficult to follow the class for me. Of course, I can ask to professors one I don't understand, but there are some limitations, there are limits. And also the second thing is that it's really hard for me to make friends at the time. This is inevitable because we have online classes, and also there is thing like social distancing during pandemic. That means the whole social life was practically non-existent. I think all of those things make it difficult to adapt to the Korean life, I think. But on the second year, the pandemic is getting better, and then we started having offline classes. At one class, the professor asked to us that if we have any national or public certificates, or whether we have participated in a competition or a contest. I was really confused because in my country we don't have those kind of things. If you want to pursue a career in beauty, just go and learn and do it. That's it. But in Korea, those certificates and participation in contest or competition were crucial in seeking a job. But at that time, I thought that they were not relevant to me, and I just didn't pay much attention to it. At some points, I realized that I am quite lucky compared to other Korean classmates. And then I just noticed that if I keep doing that, finding a job in Korea will be really difficult for me. Studying at that point, I'm trying to reaching out to Korean friends and ask them that what are those certificates, and I want to pursue a career in beauty, and what do I need to do. And also I asked advice from the professors. So at last I decided to prepare for the national makeup certificate. The reality hits me hard after I started preparing for the national makeup certificate, because all of them are in Korean. And there are two parts in the exam. The first one is the writing test, and the second one is the practical test. For me, the practical test it's quite manageable, But the writing test, it was really difficult for me because there's so many terminology that I don't understand, that I have never seen before. And as far as I heard, Korean students, they only took 2 weeks to prepare for the writing test. For me, I have studied for 6 months, 6 whole months. And fortunately, I passed with one try, and then I moved to the practical exam, and then I got the certificate. This is not a easy journey, you know. I'm talking to you in that easy position, in this easy position, but in reality it was really difficult and stressing for me at the time. And then after obtaining the makeup certificate, I also need to do for the hair, because if you have makeup, you also need to have hair too. And so I was looking for um, the certificates about hair, and I decided to do the public certificate because the national one is too difficult for me and I don't want to suffer again. That's why I'm prepared for the hair certificate. And at the same time, I participated in some competitions and some contests, and I won some prizes there. And this is how I prepared for my portfolio for, for seeking jobs for seeking a job actually after graduation. And yeah, during these 4 years, I think there are things that I have done well, and there are also things that I have regrets on. The first thing is maintaining my 4 year scholarship, and I enrolled into beauty department with Korean track, so that means I need to have topic score to get enrolled in this department. And in order to get 4 year scholarships, I need to have the highest level, topic 6. And also for throughout 4 years, I have to maintain this level for 4 years, and also I also need to maintain the specific GPA throughout 4 years. I think that I did really well at that part because I succeeded in maintaining my I think that keeping my scholarship for 4 years, and I think I did well. And the second thing is that getting the certificates, national certificates, and also public certificates. You might think that we won't need a certificate because anyway, as a beauty department student, we will get beauty license after graduation. But for me, I personally think that I came to Korea and I am taking classes with the Korean students. I think that means we will graduate together and we will go out and we will seek job at the same time. If I don't have the basic qualifications that they have, I probably won't have any chance to find a job, you know. That's why I'm prepared for the certificates and I secure them. I think I did really well on that part, even though it was really difficult and stressing me out at the time during the preparation. And the third thing is that launching my YouTube channel. Actually, I was thinking to do a YouTube channel since I was in the first year, but you know this is not easy. And then I think that it is at the last semester of 4th year I managed to open a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is not that, you know, successful, and my YouTube haven't taken off yet, but I think I got 10,000 viewers at most, and usually I got around 1,000 or 2,000 views for every video. So I think I'm content with it as a, you know, beginner step. And things that I have regrets on are that the first thing is that I didn't make many friends, especially Korean friends. I don't know why. I think that I'm just too crowded with my own jobs and my goals, and I didn't have time for that. But I think that I should have done better. And the second thing is that I didn't do any club activities. I really have regrets, because if I have done the club activities, at least I can write something on my CV that, you know, I have done this project with my groups or something like that. But I didn't do it. And also, if I have joined clubs, probably I might have a lot of friends right now. But no, yeah. And then the third thing is that I didn't do 대외활동. 대외활동 means outside activities. We have school activities and also their outside activities. These activities are made from companies, and they, for as far as I know, 2 times a year they made a contract, short-term contract for the students, and they kind of like open the opportunities for the students. The students from all over the country applying for that position, and they will get interview for that position, and then they will get picked, right? And then they will become a group, and they do the project for the short period of time. For me, for example, like 4 months or 6 months, and then this will become their experience before graduation. So they have this thing, 대외활동. I didn't know that. I started I found out about 대외활동 at a special class on during the last semester of my 4th year. So it was too late for me. I cannot do it anymore. So I really want to recommend you to look up on the internet about 대외활동, and if you can participate it, that will be really helpful to you. I think my 4-year journey has ended in a positive way. I think this is the happy ending. I think this is possible because of 3 things. The first one is obviously the effort. How much you tried and how much effort you put in. During the class, I learned about branding. So a company has a name, and the name, they have to do the branding about the company. So for us, we don't have a company, we don't have any products. So we think as a student, we think ourselves as a company, and we do branding about ourselves. I think that I succeeded making a good branding about myself. If you go and ask about me to a professor, I think they will tell you that she or he will tell you that, oh, Danah is a really hardworking student and she is quite nice. Those kinds, you know, they will answer that they will answer like that to that question, I am sure. So I think that I succeeded in branding. And the second thing is that the language proficiency. I believe that I just told you that I have secured a job, right? So I think my language proficiency played a crucial role in securing that job, because I speak 3 languages, obviously my mother tongue, English and Korean. So I recommend you to practice on your language, and then that will be your, you know, that will be your advantage, your benefits. This is your strong points. And the third thing, I realized after seeking jobs during the last semester, that's the connection. If you don't have connection, job seeking will be really difficult for you as an international student. And that's why I think that it will be better if you keep it will be better if you keep your relationship with the professor healthy, and just and also with your friends, trying to talk to them, reach out to them, and tell them what you want to become. And keeping the relationship healthy is one of the options, one of the key points that make my 4-year journey ended in a positive way. Yeah, I think that's about all, and I really hope that you will learn something, at least a thing, through this presentation, and I'm going to hope for you and also for your future. Thank you. Bye.